everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is DBMS question series. This is the question set 20. This question set 20 is the fourth part of the question set 16. So if you didn't watch that question set 16, 17 and 18, you can watch these those questions and come on to this question set 20. So you can move on to the first question. Find the number of students. Remember this statement: find the number of students who participated in the first term subject science subject. So we have to get a count of students. So we have to find a count of students, number of students. So we have to do this. We have to execute a search query, and but in this time we have to get a count. We have to get number of we have to find the number of students who participated in the first term science subject. So we have to join some tables together by using join queries. So let's do this task. Firstly, we have to select count. We can use this count statement for get count of some result. So get student index. Next we have to mention the student index number. From the student exam mark record table. And we have to mention the table name, and we have to inner join exam term table on according to this condition: student exam term ID must be equal to exam term tables term ID, and we have to join another table. And you have to enter the condition: student subject ID must be equal to subject tables subject ID, and now we have to enter a condition where term name must be first term and subject is science. We have to find the first term science subject details from the student tables. First term, so we can do the and another condition is subject name is science, so we can execute this query. So we can execute this query. So we have get the count of students who are participated in the first term science subject. So let's move on to the next question. Next question is, what is the minimum score obtained by the first term student? So we can execute another search query. So in this task we have to find minimum score obtained by the first term students. So we can execute select query, and we have to find the minimum value of the marks. So we can use this min function. We have to find minimum value of the mark table and mark column, and from exam mark db student exam mark from the student exam mark record table, and we have to join the exam mark db exam term table, and we have to enter the condition is this student exam mark records exam term id must be equal to exam term tables term id, and we have to enter the condition where term name must be the first term. So this is the query. You can execute this. As you can see, the minimum mark of the first term students have been given given as the result. So we can move to the third question. Third question is, find the number of students who participated in the second term mathematics subject. So it's also a search query. So we have to find the students who participated in the second term mathematics subject. So we can execute the select query as we did before. So we can select count from student index number, and also you can use student subject ID as well. So we can get count from student index number, and we have to mention what is the table from you can get subject from student exam mark record table, and you have to inner join exam term table, exam term table, and we have to mention the condition student exam mark record tables exam term ID, and it must be equal to exam term tables term ID. Now we have to join another table. It must be subject table, subject on student exam mark record tables, subject ID must be equal to subject tables subject ID. And now we have to enter the condition is term name must be equal to second term, and subject name must be equal to mathematics. We can execute this query. The error came. Let's see what is it. Uncount. This column name is row. Let's so as you can see, number count of students have been given. So we can move to the next question. Which subject got the lowest mark in the first term? So again we have to execute the select query. To find this detail, we have to execute a search query, another search query. We have to find the lowest marks in the first term. Which subject got the lowest mark in the first term? We have to find the subject that got the lowest mark in the first term. So we can execute a search query. Select subject name from subject table. Subject table where we have to enter the condition where subject ID is equal to what? Now we have to find the subject ID that equals to this condition. So the subject ID is must be equal to this condition. The subject got the lowest mark in the first term. So we have to find the exact subject that is equal to this condition. To do that, we have to execute another search query within this main search query. That kind of search queries we call as sub queries. So we can execute a sub query for find the subject ID. So select subject ID from student exam mark record table, student exam mark record table. Now we can enter the condition where the mark is equal to so to find this mark we have to execute a separate search query. So the reason is we cannot find that mark directly. So to find this minimum mark, lowest mark in the first term, to find the lowest mark in the first term, we have to execute another search query. So we can select minimum value from, we can see the minimum value from where, from mark column, and from student table, student exam mark record table, student exam mark record table, and we have to inner join exam term. So reason for that, we have to find the lowest mark in the first term examination. So we have to connect the exam term table also. We have to inner join exam term on student exam mark record table. Student exam mark record tables, student exam mark record tables exam ID must be equal to exam term tables term ID. So we have to enter the condition where term ID, sorry, term name we can move to the next line. Term name must be this first term. So this is the query. So we can execute this query. Let's see whether it works or not. This column name is incorrect. Let me correct it. So let's see. As you can see, the subject name has been given. So we can check it by using the data table also. Let's see. First term lowest mark. Exam term ID is first term lowest mark 50, 85, no, 80, no, 23 should be. Subject ID is science. Let's see what. So 10.5 is lower than 23. Subject ID is 2. 2 means science. So let's see. There are no any other minimum values. 10.5 is the minimum value. Subject ID is science. This query is correct. So we can move to the last question. Find the name of the student who got the lowest mark in the all subjects in all subjects in the first term. So we can execute another search query for do this. Let's see. So we can select the student's first name and last name both. Student, we can move to student table. Student first name, and last name, from student the table, and where we have to enter the condition where index number we can use this in keyword rather than the equal mark. Also we can use this equal mark or this in keyword. In this scenario I use this invert in keyword. So find this index number. What index number? We have to find the student index number who got the lowest mark in the subject in the first term. So we can execute separate select query. We call as subquery. Select student index number, student index number from student exam mark record table, we have to enter the condition where mark we can use in or equal, so I'm using in. To find this mark, the minimum mark, we have to execute another search query. I think you got that point. Select min mark from student exam mark record table. We have to inner join the exam term table, because we have to find the exam term also. Exam term on the condition should be this. The condition must be this, and exam this must be equal to exam term tables term ID. So we have to enter the condition finally where term name is equal to what is the term first term. So first term, so we have created the search query. So let's see, as you can see the result has been given. So that is the end of the fifth question, and that's also end of the question set 20, and we will meet again with question set 21. Until then, goodbye.